Tourism is among the topics President Obama will address in the days ahead as he takes one last trip to Europe before leaving office.
And the president just finished speaking at the White House. CBS 2's Tony Aiello is here with more on that. Tony.
Well, the president leaves in about an hour for his final overseas trip. Greece, Germany, and Peru are on his itinerary. But before boarding Air Force One, he headed to the press briefing room to take questions for the first time since last week's victory for President-elect Donald Trump. President Obama says he'll move to reassure our overseas allies. Candidate Trump talked about reimagining the NATO alliance. The president says after last week's Oval Office sit-down,
he expressed a great interest in maintaining our core strategic relationships. And so one of the messages I will be able to deliver is his commitment to NATO.
Trump also promised to repeal and replace Obamacare. The president says upon further review, Republicans might decide his signature health care law is better than they thought.
Now, suddenly, you're in charge and you're going to repeal it. Okay, well, what happens to those 20 million people who have health insurance? If they can come up with something better that actually works, I'll be the first ones to say, that's great. Congratulations. If, on the other hand, whatever they're proposing results in millions of people losing coverage, then we're going to have a problem.
Last night on 60 Minutes, Trump indicated he likes parts of Obamacare.
Are you going to make sure that people with preconditions are still covered?
Yes, because it happens to be one of the strongest assets.
You're going to keep that?
Also, with the children living with their parents for an extended period, we're going to
You're going to keep
very
that?
much try and keep that. Adds cost, but it's very much something we're going to try and keep.
And if things get worse, then the American people will figure that out pretty quick. And if things get better, then more power to them. And I'll be the first to congratulate them.
President Obama also said he sees, quote, certain aspects of Trump's temperament that will not serve him well unless he recognizes and corrects them. The president-elect stayed out of sight today, working on the transition. He did speak by phone with Russian President Vladimir Putin. Mr. Trump emphasizing he looks forward to a strong and enduring relationship with Russia and its people.